All right. With that said, I'm actually going to throw it to you two to take it away for this match between the other team and Clever Girls.
Hello and welcome back for the final match of this episode. In the red team, we have other clever girls, and the other girls again. In a Tempest, Cyclone, Osprey, Thrasher, and Merlin, and they are all at 0 in them. So looks like they could be going for a rush here.
Yeah, and the other team have actually warped in 50 kilometers off with their Abaddon, Prophecy, Executor, Dragoon, and Rifter.
Yep, 10 seconds till the match starts. I fully expect this Tempest to go diving straight in. Interestingly, the other team here, they've got an Executor, which is an afterburner ship, so the fast shield ships should be able to get on top of them.
Yeah, so it's depending who they're going to primary. It could be this Executor or this could be the Abaddon. Oh, it looks like they're actually going for the Prophecy. So get those links off the field as quickly as possible for the other team.
They're definitely trying to just apply full pressure to Hoodie's team. I think possibly it's pretty common in tournaments that if a team feels like they're outclassed in terms of piloting, one strategy is just basically to rush straight into the face of the more experienced team. It doesn't usually end up going that particularly well, but occasionally it can just throw off the more experienced pilots and give them an early snowball. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this time though. Colt's in the Thrasher there, pinned down and getting smashed very, very hard by Hoodie's team.
Yeah, although Brett Thomas in the Osprey does have reps on him, I don't think he will be able to hold. And then they're also primarying Liquid Ninja in the Cyclone from Clever Girls.
Yeah, this Abaddon is actually managed to hit this Thrasher, I believe, as he moves directly away. He's getting excellent tracking, but the Thrasher is still alive, incredibly. Obviously taking quite a lot of damage, seems to be the focus of the other girls' team, but he's tanking just beautifully. He has got a ton of tank, and with an Executor bit, I don't think he's got a chance of dying. The Dragoon, though, also taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it looks like he's actually catching reps now, although I think I saw his shields going up momentarily. Though I was gonna say trading a Dragoon for the Thrasher would have been good, but now it looks like they just lost their Thrasher with nothing really to account for it except maybe some prophecy damage.
Be interesting to see whose primary the Rifter has. Is pinning of moderator is pinning down the Osprey, and he is in a perfect spot to be blapped by that Abaddon, as he is now. First shot putting him straight into 55% shield, and he's taking another volley there, and he's going to be going into armor. Brett Thomas under extreme pressure here. I can't see him lasting very long. He's already taking chunks of armor damage, as Hoodie is in 50% armor.
Well, he does have his ASB, so he does actually have his own local tank as well as these rep bots on him. So he might be able to hold, but once he runs out of charges, I mean, it's a minute to recharge, and it's really cap intensive, so he'll probably go down shortly after that.
Yeah, I think I've counted 4 or 5 just so far, so it won't be long till he goes down. There's another charge going off and buying him a little bit more time. I can't see unless Clever Girls can actually get a kill, secure a kill here before the Osprey goes down. I don't think it's looking very good for them. They're definitely going to want to try and take some points away from Hoodie's team just to be able to hold their head up high, but it's not looking great. Brett Thomas now almost out of charges, and he's taking hull damage already.
Yep, and it does look like they're trying to trade for this prophecy, though the prophecy's holding pretty well. He's sitting at half armor, kind of slowly ticking back and forth as he catches reps and catches damage. It did look like they attempted to kill this Rifter, but it didn't get very far, and they have lost their Osprey.
Yeah, I think Electronicus and the Executor is not even bothering to rep the prophecy. He's been keeping his reps fully on the Rift Dragoon, just keeping the prophecy topped up a little bit. Prophecy has got its own local repper, so unless he dips very low, he doesn't need to panic at all. And Latro is just making sure that tackle is up and alive and stop these shield ships roaming around, as he's done brilliantly. Other team demonstrating a very, very high level of control and coordination in their team. I believe they've probably been the team that has practiced most. If the rumors are true, they're practicing 3 or 4 times a week for this competition, which is as much as a lot of the really good AT teams practice. So they're taking it very seriously, and that practice and communication and control just being displayed beautifully here. Liquid Ninja just about to go into armor, it looks like, in the Cyclone.
Yeah, and I did actually notice Keelan Darklight, and the Abaddon does have tracking disruptor drones on him. So even though he's in this Abaddon, he's able to apply a lot of DPS. The CleverGirls team have attempted to throw that off using tracking disruptor drones as sort of E-War instead of having, say, a Crucifier on the field.
It looks like he's working really well, actually. He doesn't. The damage onto the other girls' team seems to have dropped off massively. Moderator and Riff are actually dropping into Hull here. Zero of armor left, and Latra's under a lot of stress now. There is a heavy nuke on that Tempest, is possibly stressing him out a little bit. Moderator just climbing back a little bit of armor, and the Prophecy actually going into deep Hull here. Looks like Latro is really struggling here to keep all of his teammates alive. He did this the split in between repping has caused him, to probably consume a lot of cap charges and maybe overload a little bit. Possibly some burnout reppers here. I'm trying to see who's repping, and there's not a lot going in there. There is some reps going off there, but not maybe as much as I would expect. Let's see, going into Lolo Hull now. It looks like he's going to go down, which could push things significantly in, make things look a lot better for the other girls. So this isn't over just yet, Rain.
Yeah, so actually, the other team now, even if they do win, it's not a dominating victory because now they have lost their Prophecy, which also removes the Lynx off the field, so it gives a little more advantage to CleverGirls, who have now began to primary, it looks like both the Dragoon and the Executor.
Their Cyclone is about to go down as it goes into Hull, but he's not dropping super fast, and the Execra is taking damage from this Tempest that's well within range of it, and as the Execra moves away, the Tempest is going to be doing tons and tons of damage to it. The Cyclone goes down now, so they've lost their links, so both links off the table, but I think CleverGirls probably got a huge morale boost there from taking down the team captain of the other team, and it's just whether or not this Tempest basically needs to solo the whole rest of the team. I'm not sure whether or not he's going to be able to do it, but he's going to give it a try.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say like him against the world. So he has Tyrion Hecky in the Merlin for his tackle, and he's actually burning directly. The Tempest is actually burning directly towards the Executor, and the Abaddon's trying to fire off on him. And I do not see any more tracking disruptor drones. So it looks like those were removed. But he got caught by the Rifter, but he's sitting like right on top of the Executor. So as long as he's able to just like burn through the last of the support wing, he might actually be able to do it.
I don't know if his ASP is going to last long enough, though. This Executor seems to be holding fairly steady now. Whether or not the Tempest is tracking okay, I'm not sure. But certainly he's not hitting as hard as I would anticipate. Some Logibots there on the Executor still. It looks like not many, but 2 heavy armor maintenance bots is definitely going to be helping. It's interesting this match isn't as over as much as I thought it would be. Executor is still taking damage, but not huge amounts, even though the Tempest is right there. I'm just trying to see what sort of what drones are on it out, but
Looks like DPS drones are on him, yeah.
Yeah, there's DPS drones on. Oh, that Merlin taking a big hit there. He's gone in for the tackle on the Executor, which to try and help the Tempest, but there's a swarm of small drones there just wiping him out instantly as soon as they got onto him. So it really is down to Taston to try and solo the rest of this of Hoodie's team, but it doesn't look great, to be honest, as he's starting to get mauled by the Abaddon again.
Yeah, so he's getting both shot by the Abaddon, and then the Rifter and the Dragoon both have him tackled as well. Or the Dragoon initially did. I think the Dragoon's coming back with those newts, so he has not made pretty much any progress on this Executor, who's able to keep his team alive throughout the fight.
And even if he managed to take down this Executor, Kellon Dynamite there, the Yamar tournament champion, in his Abaddon, just sitting pretty, hasn't even taken a scratch of damage. So he has like something in the region of 110k EHP, I believe, if my memory says correctly. So he's Taston Thorn doesn't look great here. He's going into armor now, deep armor. He's out of dodges. He's not making any progress on the Executor. It looks like the other team have won this match, and I believe that means that 6 matches in a row won for them. Far and away ahead of everyone else now, I believe. So only lose this if they lose the next match, and lots of other interesting things happen with the other teams. Lots of domination victories. I believe on the maths, the other team might have won the championship now. We need to go back and check once the arena website's updated. So that's it. The other team have taken this match pretty convincingly, Rain.
Yeah, they didn't get a dominating victory, but they did win overall. We'll send it back to Elise in the studio.